Hello, YouTubers.
Yuba, tuba. That's all I got.
Does he think that's impressive? I mean, I swear I don't know what he's going for there.
I don't either. Comes out.
Welcome to the lounge, everybody.
Bearcat Piper Scott here.
Hope you guys had a merry
That's
Christmas.
Wildcat Piper. Did you say you used Wildcat Piper?
Very first thing.
You know what I hate about these freaking prickly
They hurt.
cleaners? They stick in your thumb. I need gloves.
Some of these pipe cleaners that have the little plastic thing, I guess, to help
I
you
don't know
scrub
why
the
you
inside.
keep those.
I ordered a bunch of them because I thought it was a good idea, but I didn't realize it was like
They're
a
good
porcupine.
to clean a pipe with, but when you're just trying to get the moisture out, gosh.
It's like grabbing an angry porcupine
Yeah.
to clean your pipe.
Pardon me, sir. Can you hand me that Brillo brush over there and let me just shove it down my pipe hole?
That sounds like a personal problem right there.
I got better.
Oh gosh.
I was young. I needed the money.
You know, I would restart this, but I don't think it's going to get any better. That's the crazy thing. I am smoking my Savinelli Trivi. Love this pipe. It's a great smoker. I love the thing. Is very good.
Look at that. Brick and mortar. Walked in. Saw that puppy. Just look at that grain. How's that better? And somebody ordered it. Didn't pick it up. Caught my eye.
I don't know why they didn't pick up that pipe. That's a great pipe.
Some of you guys don't know what this is, but it's a Savinelli Spring.
Sorry about that. We were having wifey difficulties. She had to come and get a key.
Car key.
We are smoking tonight some Stonehaven. This is a Virginia Burley blend, and it is very nice.
When you smell it, it smells like plum cake,
Yes, it does.
which Bill and I both love. But it doesn't taste like plum cake. But it's nice,
Yeah.
smooth.
You know, they say it's a full body. I don't know if I get that because I'm really weak when it comes to that stuff. And usually by now, with as much as I've smoked, I would probably get the swimmy head. But maybe I've been really thinking about it, so maybe I'm not going to get that. So let's hope.
I'm not sweaty
Anyway.
yet, but it's definitely it's got a lot of flavor. It's full flavor.
Yeah, it's very good. Today's a very special day. Tell them what this special day is today.
2016. What is it? Tobacco top 5
Five.
tobacco countdown.
+1.
Plus
And
one.
our +1 is...
I might have a +2. I might have a +1 and 1 tie.
He's from the moment he was born and the moment he became my brother, he's been difficult.
Life's full of exceptions.
And he is one
I
exception.
am an exception.
But anyway, so we want to present to you our 5
Let's do it. Jump
2016
into it.
blends.
What's your number 5?
My number
Counting
5.
down. Number 8.
Number 8.
Start from the
And
bottom.
we
Number 8.
digress. Number 5 for me is a blend that I've really enjoyed. Smoked it exclusively one weekend at my mom's. It is Seattle Pipe Club's Potlatch. Very good blend.
You smoke that a lot. I don't know that I have ever smoked potlatch.
Really?
Ever
I
in
got
my life.
some.
Stingy.
I am stingy, especially with
and that
him.
like it's all of his life.
So that's my number 5. What's your number 5?
My number 5 is. My number 5 is. So our lists aren't that far apart in a couple areas, but on the cruise, Billy introduced me to Bingo Slices, a nice medallion, a beautiful looking medallion. It's
Yeah.
got that little dark Kentucky fire right in the center of it. It's got some Virginia's Burleys. It's got a nice little blend. Got some Latakia running through it, and all of that, and just really enjoyed that. And again, it might be something with the ambiance. There it is. and
Nothing in it though.
nice. Nice. It's a nice little English.
It is. It is a great window. My number 4 is my only aromatic. I do smoke quite a bit of aromatics. I've tried the cherry blends this year. Really, really like those cherry smash. But my number 4 blend, which is my number 1 aromatic for 2016, is Boswell's Cupcake. I really, really like that.
I'm a little ashamed to admit that I have nothing but Englishes on my top 5 list.
No diversity.
I'm
None.
gonna if I smoke an aromatic, it's gonna be Sleepy Hollow, and that made my list last year. But here's my what is it? Your 2007. What is the thing you make on January 1st?
Your resolution.
New Year's resolution is going to be I'm gonna branch. I'm gonna spread my wings and fly. I'm gonna try some good. This might make my next year's list. But this is bowl number 1, so it may go
Yeah,
downhill
that's true.
from here.
Yeah, it is bowl number 1.
But I'll tell you.
So what is your number
bowl
4?
number 1. Bowl, my number 4 is what I got in Dublin, Ireland. It is called Old Dublin. Nice thing about Old Dublin is most of the time you get in English, it usually comes with some kind of Perique or some kind of Orientals. Old Dublin doesn't. It doesn't have that bite. It's just kind of a straight Latakia.
We the last time he was here, I tried the Old Dublin, and that is a great blend.
It's a good one.
I can see why he liked it. My number 3 is Bingle Slices. That was his number 5.
Why do you like it?
My number 3. I like the Bingle Slices because it is it's a smooth English for me. It's not as smooth as my number 1, and I'll get to that here in a little bit. But I do like the Bingle Slices. I think so much so I ordered several tins of it for my cellar, and I have tried to vow not to open that until I kind of whittle down on my stock here a little bit. But it is a very, very good blend. As he said, they're medallions.
Is that your only experience with medallions? Or is
No.
Fusel Regiment also good
Nope,
with the medallions?
I've got these right here.
What's that one?
Peter Stokkebye's Bullseye.
That's actually the quintessential medallion. When I think of medallions, I think of Peter Stokkebye's
and that's
Bullseye.
that's a good blend. Nearly made my list, but that's a good blend. Did you do your number 3?
My number 3 is Presbyterian Mixture. I got it when I was in Scotland. It was made in Scotland. It was for a priest. It was shipped out, and it's got Latakia in there. That is actually an argued point, but it does have Latakia in it. And anybody's ever smoked it can tell. But some reason people who smoke it and says, I don't think it has Latakia. It has it. But it's a nice one. I like it because it's salty. It kind of has that old feel. You know how you smoke old time tobaccos and it kind of feels like an old time. This feels like an old time tobacco.
Yeah, it
Good one though.
it is a good one.
I burned through that tin, and I ordered again in bulk. Just FYI, bulk is not as good as the tin, but it's still good.
Hey, we had medallions last year on the cruise. Remember?
It was the Bengal slices medallions.
No, we had another medallions. It was actually named medallions. You left it here, and I ended up having it. I got it jarred up in there somewhere. Stole it from him.
Totally just made that up. This gang.
No, I'm going to show him, and I'll prove I'm right again. And I get tired of being right, but I'll prove it. My number 2 is Fusler's Rations. Remember the big comparison last year between Fusler's Rations and Bingle Slices, and people were going back and forth on which was
Is it medallions?
No,
What is
Fusler's
it?
Rations a flake.
It is a flake.
Might be a broken flake. I remember it. I had to rub it out. It is a flake because I rubbed out the entire tin because it. I
did that with my Orlick Golden slice, and I love it.
I cannot make my flakes burn good, so I usually rub them all
Typically, you
out.
have to dry them out a bit, I think.
And everybody does the folding stuff and
I'm not
the
good at
twist,
that.
all that kind of stuff.
That's a pipe of a million lights of folding stuff.
It is, and it makes sense because the air can get to it and keep it lit because it's loosely packed.
Pipe of a million lights.
Yeah, I don't have good So I rub out all of mine. I enjoy it.
My number 2 is what I picked up in the brick and mortar. It's Margate. My gosh, I have just been ODing on Margate. I have smoked several bowls since I got it. It's actually, this is the first non-Margate tobacco I've smoked since I bought it. I have just been chooching
Chooching.
the bejeebers out of that.
Yeah, he's even on several times when I've called him, I've asked him what he smoked, and he has said that. So I know that is one that he has latched onto here at the end of 2016.
Billy tried it tonight again.
And it is good, but because I only had one bowl, I didn't feel it was fair to put it in my list. But it is a very good, very rich and deep flavored tobacco. Just really, really like it.
All right, we're going to give you a drum roll, and Billy's going to steal my number 1.
See, he says this
And
all
he's
the
going
time.
to tell you why he stole it. The only reason he stole it is because he was riding home tonight crying about he didn't have any tobacco. So I opened my bag.
Because I
and
gave mine to my nephew.
He reached in. That's it. Now your sister's going to watch this.
Oh, yeah, she watches them all the time.
He reached in, he pulled it out, and he said, "Do you like this?" And I said, "Yeah, that's going to be my number 1." And then he said, "Oh, it's going to be my number 1 too."
I know, he's such a liar.
That's just how it went
He's
down. Now
such
you
a
can
liar.
deny it, and you know how that goes.
He's such a liar. But my number
But
one,
it's empty.
and
You
he's
can't-
gonna copy after I say this, is the Balkan Blue. It's a
And
great.
you said it's everybody's. A lot of people's number.
There's a lot of top fives, and
Why is it everybody's this year? Is this a new tobacco? Do you know?
No, it's not. It's not a new tobacco. It's
It's
not.
just everybody's picking it up this year. huh?
Everybody's picking it up.
It's a good
Remember,
one.
it was Blue Mountain,
Yeah.
and then they renamed it. I don't know if they re-recipeed it or not, but it is now what was Blue Mountain. And I've never had Blue Mountain, so I can't tell you if it tastes the same or different. But it is now Balkan Blue. I love the Balkan Blue because it's a very calming, even smoke, and very consistent from the first light to the last puff. I really, really like the Balkan Blue. Why do you like it?
I like Balkan Blue. I told Bill tonight, the Balkan Blue reminds me like you're on a fishing boat and it's dark and a little bit nasty out there, and it's kind of and that's what you're smoking. It's full. It's got a lot of flavor in it. It's a little bit salty, and our buddy Raw Bills, he listed it as something next like Penzance, and I got that. It's not exactly Penzance has its own little soft mouth, but it has a great kind of feel to it, the Penzance feel to it. Love it.
Great blend.
So what's your
And
plus one?
my plus one
About 12
has
minutes.
not changed. My plus one is still Northwoods, still my favorite blend. I love the taste, the smell, and the aroma of Northwoods. So that's still my number one.
My number one it always has been Mississippi River. It's kind of slightly nudged out this year. It is probably going to be Frog in the Cellar, and Balkan. It's the only two that sits on my office desk. So when I grab a pipe and go out for a quick smoke, that's the one of those I grab.
So his number one last year is now his number three.
Yep.
Would be his overall number three. Because you have 1 and 1A, then you got
Yeah,
that
yeah,
one.
yeah.
So, well, that's ours. I've enjoyed watching everybody else's top 5 blends. Continue to put those out there. Gives me ideas for 2017. You all have a great evening. Blow some smoke rings in the air, but above all, my friends, be blessed.
Have a safe, very healthy New Year 2017. God bless. Semper Fi.
Raw. Stonehaven, get you some. It's pretty good. Talk to you soon.
Kind of tasty. Torture devices.